to a quick tour of VinylMaster. I'm going to show you just some of the things you can do with this very powerful program. What sets VinylMaster apart from other programs? Well, to begin with, it's the truly professional artwork you can create using the program. Unlike other graphics or sign programs, you don't need years of experience to create your artwork. For example, I can create some really cool effects by just selecting from some of these presets. And as you can see, these presets instantly create effects that I can use straight away in my artwork. And with over 150 presets provided in the Expert Edition, you're sure to find an effect that suits you. And talking about effects, here is just a tiny fraction of what you can so easily create for yourself. From 3D effects using the 3D modeling tools like these, to fantastic eye-popping fire effects that you can easily adjust to create what you're looking for, along with the gloss, plastic or wet look, to a glow effect to create a neon or electric sign look and feel. There are also a large set of preset prismatic effects that provide that chiseled look. You can instantly apply this look to any text or vector object, and the great part is that you can easily alter the effect to create an infinite range of new effects by simply adjusting the bevel profile and the height, along with the light positions and other parameters such as gloss and surface brightness. The program's shading tools also come with bump maps and textures that, when combined with the bevel profile, create a lifelike image of physical elements such as rock and rust, marble and granite and so on, that will allow you to create truly amazing artwork. Additional elements such as a superfine soft shadow also provide that extra touch of professionalism to your designs, and as you can see, adjusting these on screen is very easy. There is also a large range of vector, block and drop shadows you can apply. And talking of vector effects, there are also loads of these, including a set of outlining tools which let you set the outline as lines, combine lines, or as gradient sets of lines. Along with outlining tools are inlining tools that also allow you to create terrific vector effects. Plus, both the outlining and inlining tools also allow you to set the corner styles to their respective out or inline. These include smooth corner, sharp corner, round corner, or a mitered corner, as shown in these examples. And let me show you just how easy it is to create a 3D model on screen and then edit this with the tools that appear in the second row, as shown here, which allow you to easily adjust this 3D letter E. There is also a large selection of distortion tools, from simple arc to a very powerful envelope tool. These distortions can be applied to vectors and images and also remain persistent. And not only that, you can also add a distortion to a distortion, meaning you can create an unlimited number of distorted effects. Not only can you create all sorts of wonderful effects, you can also import artwork from other programs, including all popular image filters for images and vectors, including PDF, which has become the standard artwork format, as shown here in the example, which is included with the program as an example PDF file. You can select and import this whenever you like. Plus, VinylMaster Expert comes jam-packed with tens of thousands of extras, with just a handful of the road signs and corporate logos shown here as vectors, which are ready to cut or print out, as you can see by these numbers. There are literally truckloads of them. You can also create a large number of powerful shapes, each with its own on-screen controllers to adjust the shape as you require it. So you can quickly develop your artwork, including square and circular borders, pointers and arrows, and all the geometric components of logos and other related artwork. There are also a large set of basic shapes for you to choose from. You can see on the right side of the program a large color bar, which can be used to change the fill color or pen style of any vector shape or text on screen directly. You can also change the color palette to any of the hundreds of color charts provided with the program and easily adjust the color on screen. Plus, you can also add a gradient fill from one of the very large selection of preset gradient fills provided with the program. These can also be edited and applied in any one of the 4 ways, including a linear, radial, square or conical fill. You can also apply a texture fill from any of the large selection of textures from the texture selector, as shown here, which, as shown earlier, all work with the shading effects tools. The program also has pen styles, which can be set by thickness, color and also type, such as dotted or dashed, and all the variations which are included in the program. including a very large set of end caps like arrowheads, etc. And like any full-featured graphics program, there's a large selection of welding and shaping tools, including punch-out, stamp, common, trim, and many combinations of these. VinylMaster is also very easy to use. When you edit an object, all the tools in the second row automatically update to match what you're working on, and this heads-up display is also very useful. In this example, the wing of FutureBird is jagged, and by simply using one of the many node edit tools such as Replace Section, I can easily correct this by simply selecting roughly where I think the node should go, and if required, I can also move them individually as I need to. And now, the wing is fixed. In fact, as you can see here, the curves in VinylMaster are very powerful, but also very easy to adjust on screen. These curves are much easier to adjust and control using the on-screen sliders and right-clicking with your mouse to either adjust the curve's smoothness, its roundness, or its sharpness. And these B-spline curves are much better than using the old-fashioned Bezier curves that are only found in old and less powerful programs. Another area where VinylMaster truly stands out from the crowd is its large range of text tools. The program is packed with the sort of desktop publishing tools and features you'd expect to find in a dedicated word processor, but also include all the tools and features required for a professional sign-making business, such as vertical text, text on path and on an arc. There are also standard justification tools, along with bullet points and numbering, plus an advanced tab tools and settings for you to easily make menu boards like the one shown here. Plus, there's a full set of text wrapping tools and options so that you can wrap large amounts of text around or within an object, or any offset that you require, along with specialist optimization tools so you can fit text as neatly as possible. The program also works with TrueType and Type 1 fonts, and both VinylMaster Pro and Expert come with a great font manager, meaning you don't have to install all your fonts, rather you can use them on the fly. VinylMaster also has a powerful object manager and property inspector, which are used to select and move objects either individually or in groups. You can also adjust the Z order and move the selected objects between pages. The property inspector is a very powerful way to adjust text, or in fact any object, to an absolute finite degree. It provides every attribute and parameter for every object within your workspace, including the program itself. This has the added advantage of letting you select and adjust shared attributes of a selection of text, curves, images, or any other objects with one click, which can save you a great deal of time. It is also available from the first row of tools, so you can access it whenever you need to. While on text, let me show you Font Detective, which now works with color artwork and has full OCR to quickly find the closest fonts to your scan sample. As you can see, Font Detective searches through 14,000 fonts almost instantly, and I can use the font now or permanently install it. Laying out your artwork is also a breeze using VinylMaster. It works with guides and dimensions which can be set to dynamically adjust your artwork. Plus, you can slide the transparent rulers to any position and then back again. There's also a huge selection of paper sizes, including American and ISO, plus a great range of sign and poster sizes. And of course, each document can work with multiple pages, and any page can be set to any size. You can also set the background as a gradient fill, spot color, or any color you like, plus turn the page on or off. You can set what to display in your workspace and really customize your experience to suit your working style. The program also has master pages, which are a very useful design tool. You can set your units along with Nudge. There are also additional selection tools available. Working with images is also easy in the program. There are a large number of specialist image tools, from masking to vectorizing, including a specialist color adjustment lab for finer color control and image control. You can also select from a large range of special image effects for making advanced artwork and apply these to see a preview as shown here. Background removal or applying an alpha channel is also incredibly easy using the program. With a selection of advanced image tools such as the Magic Brush, you can simply airbrush away the background, leaving behind only the part of the image you need. Then, with Flood Fill, you can simply remove large sections with a few clicks and then bring the finished image back into the designing area, ready to use in your final artwork. Tracing an image, ready to be cut out, is also very easy and very fast. You simply bring in a scan sample and load the vectorizer, which analyzes the image, sets the number of colors you wish to work with, and the vectorizer turns the pixels into vectors and then applies whatever smoothing you require. Often none of these settings need to be set, as you can see here. You can then load the curves directly into the cut file manager, which automatically separates all the colours for you and comes with a large suite of cutting tools at your disposal, so you have complete control over your cut files. You can set weed boxes or use SpeedWeed and then manually set cut lines. You can also position each cut file so you know exactly where it will cut out, along with setting a tile with overlap to suit each job. You can then send the cut files to the vinyl spooler, which then lets you manage all your cut files. You can also nest and optimize cut files of the same color when required. You can then select your vinyl cutter and adjust any of its settings to suit the particular job. To set up a vinyl cutter is so easy using the setup wizard. You simply select your make and model, then select the correct port, set a few criteria, and then send a test cut. And within no time, your device is set up with your computer and then is ready to start work. If you do happen to have any problems, the setup wizard is loaded with help files and specialist tools. If you have a large format printer or printer cutter, sending your artwork to be prepared and then ripped for excellent color output is also very easy. You simply send your artwork to the Artwork Manager, set any preferences, and then send your artwork to the RIP Manager for processing. The RIP Manager lets you set any last-minute changes and allows you to select the media profile library to select the media profile to suit any particular media and ink combination you are using at the time, and also look at the profile and set ink limits and make any necessary changes. You can then send the job to be ripped and set the number of CPUs you wish to throw at the print job, etc., and print for excellent output. If you're into contour cutting, you'll really appreciate the contour cutting module. You simply select the image you wish to contour cut, and Vinyl Master automatically detects the image and vectorizes it for you without needing to click any buttons or set any settings. Once completed, you simply apply the offset you require that your printer cutter or another RIP can detect to be cut out, not printed. You simply send this to the Artwork Manager, select the device, set any preferences you require, and then send the artwork to the RIP Manager. You apply registration marks for a separate print and cut, set the number of copies, and the RIP Manager will automatically nest the job for you. And you can then send the cut file information to the vinyl spooler and then rip and print the job ready for cutting either on the same device or a separate cutter. To cut the job out on another device, you simply load the vinyl spooler, select the cut file you just sent to it, and then use the manual reposition module to ensure the contour cut actually cuts in the correct location. I could go on for hours showing you hundreds of more tools and features, but these are all covered in our extensive help files. We also provide loads of support from the help menu, and as mentioned earlier, the setup wizard is packed with heaps of special utilities and help files. It covers installing and setting up all your devices, along with activating the software and providing direct links to detailed help files. So if you do get stuck or unsure, this will be of great benefit to you. There are also loads of fast hints from the same location that the Object Manager and Property Inspector are located. These can be selected as you need them and automatically change with whatever you're currently working on. You can also access over 400 help files and pages from the help topics from the help menu, which covers nearly every aspect of the program. Plus there are over 100 lessons and tutorials that are provided in the same format as I'm using here. Vinyl Master is a powerful yet easy to use program that provides you with an enormous scope to design, create and output the most amazing artwork and signage. But don't take my word for it. Download or install the demo now and see it in action for yourself. You'll be glad you did.